Hi everybody, I'm really excited to show you how I created this makeup look today using my favorite makeup products from 2024. I discovered some new makeup this year and some old favorites, and I'm so excited to show you how I created this easy everyday look. Whenever you watch my videos throughout the year, you've probably seen this look because these are the products that I reach for most of the time. They work great on mature skin. I have oily skin with large pores, and I really find that all the products combined together, they last all day, and my face doesn't look blotchy or my pores aren't visible at the end of the day. So this combination of products has been really great for me, and I'm looking forward to see what makes the cut in 2025. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, be sure to check and make sure that you are subscribed. It's 100% free, and let's get into the video. So my most reached for foundation was this It Cosmetics Nude Glow CC Cream, and I just like to put one pump on the back of my hand. It's kind of runny, and then I just pick it up a little bit on the brush, and one pump usually does one side of my face. So it gives a nice light to medium coverage. Actually, I might need more than one pump today because my skin is very dry. I guess because the furnace is on. And I just take my time working it in. I guess I forgot to tell you the moisturizer that I'm using. And this is my go-to moisturizer for the winter time. It's the Cosmetics CC Cream because it really does a great job of keeping my skin moisturized. I still use hyaluronic acid, but that's my go-to moisturizer. Now it's time for the other side. So yeah, 4 pumps today, which is unusual, but I get it. My skin feels really tight today, and I don't like that feeling. It's a bit strange because I have oily skin, so I'm not used to my skin feeling so tight and dry. So then the next product that I'm going to use is this MAC paint pot. It is the color Painterly, and I'm using this today as a primer for my eyelids. And I just like to use a brush to put it on, and it hides any redness, any discoloration. And you know, sometimes I just wear this by itself, but I want a really, simple, easy, everyday look. And the brush that I'm using is the Angie Hot and Flashy 501. And my favorite concealer for 2024 is the Lancome Tint Idel, and it is in the shade Buff Neutral. So I just put a little bit on in the corner and a little bit over here. It's better to start with a little bit than a lot. And then my favorite concealer brush is the Doe Foot brush from Angie Hot and Flashy. And again, I just take my time working it in, and I always pull up. And my favorite powder of 2024, actually it's the only powder that I own. It's by Hourglass, and it is their translucent pressed powder. And I just use this all over my face. So I'm just gonna go in with a clean Doe Foot brush, and I just tap it in here, and then I'm just going under the eye a bit and over the Painterly paint pot. I know it's probably not the right powder to use, but I only have the one, so that's what I do. This is such a nice powder. I know it's expensive, but it's probably one of the nicest powders I've ever used. Because sometimes when you have oily skin and large pores like I do, the powder, it can sit on top of the skin after a while and it looks terrible. And then I'm just going in with this big old fluffy brush and just put the powder all over my face. This is such a beautiful powder. It just gives really nice finish to my skin. So honestly, lots of days, this is where I'll stop. But doesn't my skin look nice? That powder does such a great job. It just makes my skin look beautiful over top of that CC cream. So next up, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and favorite eyebrow pencil of the year is this Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It has a very tiny end, which I like, and as you can see, I am missing parts of my brows. Eyebrows, difficult to do when I'm talking. I like this because it does not tug on my skin, and if I make a mistake, it's real easy to fix. And my brows don't budge, they don't go anywhere. I am using an eyebrow serum, and it is helping to fill in the gaps. And the one that I'm using is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I have tried tons of different brow serums, and this one works the best for me. Now, I'm a little hesitant to show you my pick for bronzer for 2024 because I can't find it anywhere, and I have a feeling it was discontinued. But I absolutely love this bronzer, and it is a L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. The top broke off. But I'm just gonna go in with the 104 brush and just pick a little bit up. And I use this as like an all over bronzer just to give me some color. It's just a really nice bronzer. I actually prefer it over some more expensive ones that I have. So I'm sad if they discontinued it. Favorite blush is this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. A little bit of this goes a long way, and I'm putting it on with the 104 from BK Beauty. You want to have a light hand with this blush because it is gorgeous. It's just such a pretty blush, and it is a powder, but it doesn't like accentuate any of my wrinkles or my pores. It's just a really nice blush. I'll just put a little bit more on. I love this pink sweater that I'm wearing. It's from Talbot's. Not sure if it's available anymore in pink, but they do have other colors, but you know I love pink. So there, super cute. So now I like to go ahead and do my tight lining. You probably shouldn't do this. Your eye doctor is going to tell you not to, but I do it. This is how I like to do my eyeliner, and my favorite eyeliner is the Rock and Coal Eyeliner by Charlotte Tilbury in Midnight Navy. Ooh, I have a difficult time putting eyeliner on, but I find if I slightly close my eyes, it makes it easier for me. I don't like putting it, I can't talk and do this at the same time. I don't like putting it on top because my lids aren't that big, so I find that it takes up a lot of lid space. And then underneath, on my bottom waterline, I use a nude pencil, and this really opens up the eyes. I'll show you. I find it easier to do the bottom. But see how that just opened up this eye? And it just takes away any redness, any discoloration. For my eyeshadows, I prefer a stick. This particular one is by Laura Mercier, and it is in the color Strapless. I like a one and done. So I just put it all over, up into the crease. And that just has a really light color. So my favorite mascara for 2024 is by Lancome. It is the tint Idol. I love this because the brush is not too large. It is hard, but it really helps to lift and separate my sparse eyelashes. So I'll show you what I mean. I haven't curled them, and I'm gonna take my time because normally when I talk and do this, I end up making a mess, and I really don't want to make a mess today. But that's just one coat. And you know, if you don't want to commit to a large mascara, just buy the travel size. That's what I often do. I'll put a second coat on to show you. I like that it's not clumpy because I've tried some other mascaras and they're just awful right from the start. So I just like to stick with what I know works for me. So just look at the difference between the two. Does anybody else have a hard time putting mascara on when you have to go like to your opposite eye? I think I did it. I think I did it without making a mess. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute and then I'll be back. The Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray with hyaluronic acid and watermelon extract is by far my favorite setting spray of this year, but of all years combined. This is so great. Hyaluronic acid is a wonderful addition to our skin as we age. I already use a separate hyaluronic acid in my skincare, but having more in this product really helps to make my skin feel refreshed and moisturized. This is my favorite setting spray by far. So I'm gonna set my makeup before I do my lips. And you know what I do? I'm feeling tight here, so I'm just gonna spray a little bit extra, and I'm just gonna let that dry. But what I do in the summertime, if I'm feeling my skin is a bit dry, I'll just come into the bathroom, even if I'm not wearing makeup, and I'll use this, and I also use my Caudalie grape water. So those two things I find help my skin the most whenever it's feeling tight and dry. So we'll just let that dry on its own, but in the meantime, I'm going to line my lips. And I have two lip liners. They're both by Charlotte Tilbury. So I just like go like right underneath where my lip ends. I don't want to overline them. And then I just color in. And then for the top, I do the same thing, but I don't go right to the corner. I'm just in there, do a cupid's bow, and then color in. So actually this lip liner matches my natural lip color pretty darn good, and I think it's just called Pillow Talk. And then for my lipstick of the year, I have two of these. This one is Pink Desire. They're by YSL, and they are a lip oil stick. So nice to put on, so creamy. Wear time is average. You know, it's gonna wear off whenever you eat. But I find that whenever I use the lip liner, it really helps it to last a little bit longer. And it's just a really subtle pink. It's really pretty. And then I always like to end my makeup videos with the perfume of the day. And I love Joy. I've been wearing it for years now. My sweater, I told you, is from Talbot's favorite earrings of 2024. These Dean Davidson earrings, and they're currently on sale. He has a great sale going on for the year end. So that's my makeup look using all of my favorites for 2024. Normally, if I wasn't talking, I could do this in under 10 minutes. So yeah, I think everything turned out really nice, and it looks like a everyday, easy, natural makeup look. If you want to see more makeup videos in 2025, be sure to leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up. And I want to say I truly appreciate you and thank you for your support. And I thank you so much for your support this past year. And I look forward to bringing you more great content in 2025. Happy holidays, everybody. Take care. Bye.